It's time for another follow along with me, Miss B. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, click the like button on the video, and hit the notification bell for new videos every week. We are now on to week 7 of quarter 2. We're going to explore a little bit more of the elements of art. Supplies we'll need for this project are going to be paper, pencil, and eventually we will need crayons or color pencils. So let's start with our paper first, and we're going to fold our paper in half. So we worked a little bit on folding our paper last week, so we're getting a little bit more practice with that. And then before we unfold it, we are going to fold it in half again. Now when we unfold it, we should have 4 sections on our paper. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the first element of art we're going to do is line. So you can write that right up at the top of section 1. And we're going to practice a few more lines. So you're just going to copy the lines I make and follow them as we go along. I will stop and pause the video if we need extra time. So we had a vertical line up and down, and then we had a diagonal line on top of that. We're also going to do a looped line. A straight line across. A zigzag line that goes up and down, and a bumpy line that goes around. And that's going to be our first element, line. Moving on to the second section up here at the top. And we're going to review some shapes. We're going to start with a straight line across. Then on top of that line, we're going to make a square. And the square can touch that line that goes across. We're also going to make a rectangle just to the right of that. And the rectangle is also going to touch the line that goes across. Next, we're going to put a triangle on top of our square. So that's a straight line with one zigzag line on top to make a triangle. Now we're going to take those bumpy lines and we're going to put them on top of our rectangle. And with those simple shapes, we have made a house and a tree. What we're going to do next is color those in. So now we have two similar pictures, one with line and one with shape. Now, we're going to do an element of art called space. This is going to use our lines and our shapes. So again, we're going to start with that line that goes across, but we're going to put it up a little bit higher this time. Kind of right in the middle. And it's okay if some of our lines go through other lines as we go along. This time, we're going to put the square underneath of the line. And we're going to put the triangle on top of the line. Next, we're going to make bumpy lines. And we're going to make these pretty big, right down here toward the bottom. And we're going to finish that off with our rectangle toward the edge of the page. Now with space, space tells us where our objects are on the paper or in the picture. So in the picture we've just drawn, our tree is large and closest to us, and our house is smaller and farther away from us. So space tells us where the tree and the house are in the same picture. And yes, now you can color in your picture. Try to keep them the same color. So, red square, brown triangle, brown rectangle, green tree. So in our picture we have line, shape, and space. Our last section, our last element for today is going to be form. This one's going to be our trickiest one. So we're going to write the word form up at the top first. form is also 3D or three-dimensional. Let's start with our horizon line, just a little bit lower than the first line we drew on our side with the space. So we're going to put it a little bit lower and go straight across. Remember, it's okay if our lines go through our shapes. So we're going to make our square in the middle of that line. And of course, our triangle is still going to go on top of our square. Now we're going to start to create the form of these two shapes. We're going to draw a line off the top of our triangle and a line off the bottom corner of our triangle. And then we're going to connect them together. We're going to do the same thing with the bottom of our square. Draw a line off the corner and then connect it to the top where our triangle is. And we have made a three-dimensional house. Now, kindergarten, this is going to be a little bit tough for you guys. Don't get frustrated. I just want you to do your best. Next, we're going to start to make our tree. So we're still going to use those bumpy lines. And then instead of a rectangle, we're going to make those lines curve out to make it look like the trunk of a tree. And then we're going to put some ground on the bottom just by making a wavy line underneath of our curved lines. Then we're going to color everything in the same color as before. Red for the square, brown for the triangle and the trunk of the tree, and green for the top of the tree. Also blue for your sky, and green and yellow-green or green and yellow for your grass. To give a little more form to the top of my tree, I'm going to color it in by using circular motions. And this will represent the bumpiness of our tree. So we're just going to do this for the top of our tree to give it a little bit more form. Remember, we're going to color in circles instead of up and down or side to side. And we don't want to leave any white space left behind those green leaves of the tree. So kindergarten, first and second grade, you have your first set of elements of art: line, shape, space, and 3D forms. And these are the basic elements you guys need to create all of your artwork going forward. Don't forget to submit your assignment on Schoology for a full grade, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me on Schoology. Click that like button, everyone, and have a nice day.